All right, so for my family records and retention project, I got together with my mom and decided that we would start backing up all of our important family documents and lots of photos to a Dropbox system, which I have here on the screen. The beauty about Dropbox is that you can share things with people without having to actually send them files. You can just send them a web address and they can go get it themselves. Say I have a distant cousin that wants to see um, uh, like a birth certificate of my great grandfather, and I happen to have it uploaded. I don't have to send him the file. I can just send him a link to where the file is here on Dropbox, and he can open that link and only see the file that I've allowed him to see and download it himself whenever it's convenient for him. Um, Also, the fun part is that it actually backs up and saves these files on your computer in a location that you choose if you'd like to. So, as you can see here, I have tons of folders that are for other things other than the Family Records and Retention Project. Um, that these are all physically on my computer and it synchronizes and backs it up with the cloud system that Dropbox has, which every time I add a new file onto these folders on my computer, it will sync them, and anyone else who I've invited to share these files will it will automatically sync to them the next time they turn their computer on and have internet access. So that everyone has the same version of the folder that has access. And you don't have to share your entire Dropbox content. So, for example, this family records and retention folder right here is the only thing I'll be sharing with my mother and my brother and sister and other family members. They won't have to look at all my schoolwork and all this other stuff that I have going on. But for me personally, is what I will see all of this and all the other folders and whatnot that I have going on here. But if we click on this folder, we can see that we've made a photos and a documents folder. And if I look in the documents, you can see things like birth certificates, and let's see, this is for my dad when he graduated. No, this is his DD-214 file that shows he was discharged from the Navy when he was done with his time there. So I have that, and you can download a physical copy of this to your computer and print it out or use it for whatever you need, and then you're done. But it's also saved in a folder on your computer if you need it to. Now I could go share link if I wanted to send this to someone who was inquiring about my dad. I don't want to give them access to all these documents. I could just share a link and then I can end up taking this. There's a button here that I can click after adding their email and sending a message. It'll send them an email with a link that just says, here you go, here's a file, and they'll be able to have the option to go download it. And so we have that for all these documents we are working on putting on, and multiple pictures we have. So far we have about 600 photos that are uploaded and like 30 documents, ranging from my grandparents and my parents down to myself and my sister and her children, for birth certificates, priesthood ordinations, baptisms, anything like that, and death certificates. So let's look at, oh, here's a beautiful picture. Look at this cute little guy. Yep, that's me. Little little Jimmy. So, see, we've got all this stuff backed up, and say my computer gets hit by a missile today and blows up. Well, everything's okay because this is all backed up not only on my mom's computer but on Dropbox. So I buy a new computer, install Dropbox, and it'll immediately sync all those folders back onto my new computer just as I had them. It's wonderful for making sure that things are never going to be deleted from existence and that you'll always have them. So that's what we've been working on, and this is where we're at. Yep. Thank you.